Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurus Moth here, and we are now in June 2023. So what better time to take a deep breath, reflect, and look back on what my top 13 figures of the year are so far. So let's get down to it. Let's do this. At number 13, we have the Zombie Sailors Toys Heels and Faces Danhausen figure. The quality on this figure is absolutely insane. The wired cape is just beautiful. And the fact that it can invoke such a sense of nostalgia despite it being a newer wrestler is absolutely commendable. In at number 12, we have the Kulu World Skeleton Eyes figure from S-Toy, and they came out of absolutely nowhere into this 1/12 skeleton war we have going on in 2023. And just a lot of heart in this figure, a really fun articulation, and the not so subtle nod to Skeleton Warriors definitely doesn't hurt. At number 11, we have the AEW Supreme Collection Walmart exclusive Kenny Omega figure from Jazzwares. This is just an example of Jazzwares getting absolutely everything right about a figure, and the modularity just brings it to the next level. Absolutely one of my favorite AEW Jazzwares figures, period. Breaking into the top 10, we have the Action Force Pandora figure from Valaverse. Just a super fun figure to pose, a great character design, and overall just proof that Valaverse can bring it in terms of love and attention to detail as much to figures of women as they do for the men, and that is definitely important. At number 9, we have the Kamen Rider Revice, Vice, and Lovekov figures from SH Figuarts. Great 2-pack of 2 great characters from an incredible show. So there is a chance that these might move around on the top 13 list. So the question is, where will they end up at the end of the year? At number 8, we have the 2000 AD Clegg figure from Hiya Toys. This is so much better than it has any right to be, and is 100% the sleeper hit of the first half of 2023. Solidly at number 7, we have the Star Wars, the Book of Boba Fett figure from SH Figuarts. Not only did this absolutely improve upon any critique I might have had of the Mandalorian version of the Boba Fett that we got from SH Figuarts, but we got some more accessories and this gorgeous throne. At number 6, we have the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Fei Long figure from Jada Toys. This isn't just a figure, this is a statement from Jada Toys that they intend to absolutely decimate any current or past Street Fighter 2 line, and I think honestly that they are going to do that. At number 5, we have the WWE Ultimate Edition Coliseum Collection Jake the Snake Roberts figure from Mattel. Here we just have everything I've ever wanted out of a Jake the Snake figure. Bendy wire, Damien, iconic gear, great head sculpts, just fluid articulation. This is more than I could have asked for out of a figure of one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. In at number 4, we have the Fiore Planet Wilderness Hunter Crocker Big Bad Toy Store exclusive version from Maestro Union, and just an absolutely massive figure, looks incredible, articulates exceptionally well. Just a super fun figure overall. Cracking the top 3, we have the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rex figure from Mattel. Looks incredible, articulates like an absolute dream. I mean, not much more you could ask for from an articulated T-Rex. In at number 2, we have the Legends of Lucha Libre Premium Lady Maravilla figure from Boss Fight Studio. And Boss Fight Studio is one of my favorite toy companies, period. I think the Legends of Lucha Libre Premium line in particular is probably one of the best toy lines out there, just figure for figure. They just keep knocking it out of the park. I'm glad they're taking their time with it, and Lady Maravilla here is just absolute pinnacle example of that. Just as good and as fun to pose as the Penta El Cerro M figure they had a couple years ago. And just the ceiling for this line is absolutely limitless. And finally, in at number 1, we have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ultimates Tyrannosaurus Sword figure from Super 7. honestly, I could not think of more that they could have done with this figure. This is absolutely everything I ever wanted out of a Tyrannosaurus sword figure. The articulation just absolutely hits in every way. It's perfect amount of accessories. They didn't need anything excessive here, and the aesthetics are dead on. So just absolutely no complaints, and yeah, I could not be happier with this figure. This absolutely earns the #1 spot for this point in 2023. And one last time all together, here are my top 13 figures for the first half of 2023. So there we go, there's my list. And yeah, only question that remains is what did you think? Or actually more importantly, what does your top 10 list look like right now? Obviously, our individuals are going to vary greatly, and this is just my personal list. This is the figures I was able to get this half of the year. These are the figures that obviously appeal to me. By no means an objective list, and no list like this can be, honestly. So let me know what are your top 10 so far. Do we have any crossover, etc.? I'd love to talk about it, because I love these lists. I love seeing how varied certain lists can be, and just kind of what people's predilections and what factors into their top 10s, top 13s, top whatevers of any point in the year. So yeah, let's talk about it in the comments. And beyond that, I hope you are entertained by this. And if you were, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, etc. Other ways to help the channel in the description below, as per usual. So yeah, just ultimately, I'm glad you're here, and I, hope if you're new, I hope you found this entertaining enough to hit that subscribe button and stay, and talk some more toys, because I do multiple videos a week of figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So come on back, let's talk some more toys, and let's talk some toys down in those comments again. So yeah, I'm just gonna sign off, and I will say that I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.